free COD points, ain't got money. Stop using Razorback. Listen here, buddy. There's a link in the description. I want you to tap. Click that, earn points, download the app. Yo, what is up, guys? It's the Goblin, and welcome back to another Call of Duty video. Now, today's video is going to be on some more Infinite Warfare. If you guys don't know, now you know. I went to Call of Duty XP, and I got to play this game early and get some gameplay for you guys. Now, I only have a few gameplays, so this gameplay here, it is Infinite Warfare early, so you can't really complain, but I have used this gameplay before in my Terminal gameplay. This is the remake of Terminal. Basically, it's Terminal, but on the moon for the Infinite Warfare setting. Pretty good map. It literally plays the exact same as the original Terminal, but that's why I'm reusing gameplay, because I'm only allowed to use a certain amount of gameplay, but there's no rules against reusing the same gameplay. So for you, those of you guys who have never seen this before, there it is. And for those of you guys who have, you can enjoy it again. I mean, it's Infinite Warfare gameplay. We can't really complain, and hopefully you guys would. If you guys are new to the channel, subscribe to me, drop a like on this video, and let's talk about it. So what I want to talk about today is I played Infinite Warfare. I've gave my opinions on it in a lot of videos, but I just want to talk more on it because I was getting to thinking what really would make Infinite Warfare stand out, and what did they really do bad from my experience. Now, obviously, I've only played the game for a few hours of game time, but you know, it's sort of with Call of Duty, at least for me, as soon as I picked up the sticks, picked up my controller, and started playing the game, I could feel that the game, I really liked the movement, and I really liked the game, but there was a few things that sucked from the game that I played, and there is a few things that I really think should have been added or should be in Infinite Warfare. Now, obviously, I know the game is close to release, the game is pretty much done, and most likely this won't happen, but I still want to speak my mind as a Call of Duty fan, as someone that's played Call of Duty and enjoyed Infinity Ward Call of Duty games for a very long time. I want to talk about it. So basically, let me give you guys a little bit of history. Back in Modern Warfare 3, which was another Infinity Ward game, there was this thing called Specialist, and I know some of you guys, maybe if you haven't played those older Call of Duty games, when you hear Specialist, you think of Black Ops 3, Heatwave, Active Camo, Scythe Specialist, which is kind of a big troll because it has the same name, but it means two completely different things. Now, what Specialist was is MW3. It's basically, instead of kill streaks, so instead of putting kill streaks on, you can choose to put Specialist kill streaks on. And basically what Specialist means is every time you get a few kills, you would get extra perks onto your class. So basically how it worked in MW3 is when you get 2 kills, you get 1 extra perk. And then when you're on a 4 kill streak, you get another extra perk. And then when you're on a 6 or a 7 kill streak, you'd actually unlock every damn perk in the game. And it was super duper fun because you could run no kill streaks and just run around, and once you got all those perks, you literally felt like a superhero playing in a child's game, running around and just destroying people. Now, obviously, the substitute for this was you're a crazy good gun skill because you have every perk in the game. However, you don't have any kill streaks, so you don't have AC-130s, you don't have helicopters, and you don't have airstrikes and stuff like that, but it was something that was super duper fun. Now, in Call of Duty Ghost, that was also continued with Specialists, and that was good because in Call of Duty Ghost, that game had really bad kill streaks, and if it wasn't for Specialists, there would literally be nothing to run as far as kill streaks. Now, when we got to Black Ops 3, Specialist was returning for Black Ops 3, and everyone heard Specialist was returning for Black Ops 3, and people like me, when we first heard Specialist returning, we all got excited because we thought it was the Specialist from Modern Warfare 3, from Call of Duty Ghost, but it turned out the Specialist was Specialist abilities, if that makes sense. That was a little bit of a history lesson for people that didn't know that. I know some of you guys may know that, but I just got to make sure everyone is on the same page before I start to explain this. Now, when I went to play Infinite War, basically how it worked in Modern Warfare 3 is there was either assault kill streaks. What assault kill streaks are basically just normal kill streaks. You know, whatever, you get the kill streaks, you unlock them, and then they cycle through, and when you die, they reset. And then there was support kill streaks, which what support kill streaks are is they didn't reset when you died, which sounds crazy, but you would literally, they'd be like maybe 20 kills. If you get 20 kills in the whole game, you'll unlock those kill streaks. Obviously, the support kill streaks are not as powerful because you literally don't even have to go on a streak. You can literally die 10 times and go 20 and 10 and still get the streaks. And then there was the Specialist kill streak, which I already explained. Now, when I played Infinite Warfare, there was none of that. There are just the assault kill streaks. And the one thing that I noticed, if there's one thing that I'm going to knack on the game, and you guys know me, I say there's 3 main things that contribute to how good a Call of Duty game is. One is the guns. Guns in Infinite Warfare seem really fun, seem pretty balanced from what I've seen so far. And number 2 is the maps. Maps seem really good in Infinite Warfare. It seems like even the maps that they were describing as large or medium sized played really fast because of the movement system. And number 3 is the kill streaks. And the kill streaks in Infinite Warfare did not seem looking good at all, which kind of sucked because Modern Warfare 2, which was another Infinity Ward game, is literally known for having probably the best kill streaks in Call of Duty, as well as Black Ops 2, and Modern Warfare 3 had pretty decent streaks, but Call of Duty Ghosts, the last title from Infinity Ward, had really shitty streaks, and it looks like Infinite Warfare has really bad streaks right now. Obviously, they could buff those before the game, but then that got me thinking, why didn't they put support kill streaks in and specialist kill streaks into the game as well? And when I looked it up, basically, they have a thing that's like support kill streaks. It's basically one of your specialist traits in our, they like to call it combat rigs. Basically, combat rig means your specialist from Black Ops 3. So we do have specialists in Infinite Warfare, but it's the specialist you see in the bottom right corner of the gameplay. It's the Black Ops 3 sort of one, not specialist kill streaks. It does get kind of confusing. I know it's so weird how Call of Duty names two different things the same name. It's really, really dumb, and it makes it very hard for people like me to explain and do commentaries on, but you guys know what I'm saying. Now, basically, there is a thing, and it is basically a specialist trait, or I guess you could call it sort of a perk in Infinite Warfare, that allows you to turn your kill streaks into support kill streaks, where basically they don't reset on death, but you can only get the kill streaks once every game. So there is sort of that tier, but there's absolutely nothing when it comes to specialist like they had in other Infinity Ward games. And that's one thing, if they were to, you know, I know the game's probably already done and it looks like they're not going to add that, but I think that that would be absolutely insane. And if that was somehow added into Infinite Warfare, it would make the game so fun. And my main concern with Infinite Warfare is, like I said, it looks like the kill streaks aren't going to be that fun to play with, and we might be stuck with a year of sort of shitty streaks like Call of Duty Ghosts with no sort of specialist to build to bail us out, I guess you would say. But what I say is, at least you can run, there's a UAV, counter UAV, and advanced UAV, and I think that's what a lot of people are going to be running for Infinite Warfare. Now, if anyone that's working on Infinite Warfare or anyone from Infinity Ward is listening to this, I absolutely love the game. However, you need to change the kill streaks. You need to buff them. I'd say they're not going to change them. You know, they've already done their official multiplayer reveal, and everyone knows, you know, it wouldn't make sense to really say, oh, we messed up on the kill streaks already, we're going to change them. They would literally get roasted to heck in the comment section and on Twitter for that. So what I think they should do is just add a little bit more balance to the streaks, buff them a little bit more, and make, for my opinion, one thing that makes Call of Duty stand out from these other first-person shooter games is literally the kill streaks. That's the main difference, and the kill streaks need to remain a staple in Call of Duty. I love games like Modern Warfare 2, like Modern Warfare 3, where the kill streaks are hard to earn. You know, you have to earn your, 11 kills in a row, but when you earn that, you're going to get your AC-130, and you're going to have a lot of fun with that gun, and I hope that that's something they can change around with Infinite Warfare. Now, for those of you guys who haven't played Infinite Warfare, which is probably 99% of you guys, I'm sure you guys have watched lots of gameplays on it. Trust me, the game sort of looks, this is my opinion on it, they didn't do that good of a job on marketing it. I mean, they did a good job of marketing it to people that love the flying around Call of Duty, but classic Call of Duty fans, people like myself, I got really worried when I saw the trailer, but once you pick up the game, it really does play well, and that's why if you're hating on Infinite Warfare, I suggest just wait. We only have a month to go until the beta comes out, and once you get your hands on the beta and start playing it, definitely be sure to, I think you're going to like it, and that's just how it felt for me. And I think it was the same for a lot of the other Call of Duty YouTubers and press people at the event. That's one thing we need in Infinite Warfare is these specialist kill streaks. If there's any time to add that in, I think that would be a savior or something. Like, it doesn't even have to be a kill streak. It could be one of the combat rig traits that allows you to get more perks. Anything like that that gives you the best feeling in Call of Duty. Honestly, the best feeling I've ever had in Call of Duty, and what made me really fall in love with Call of Duty was that Modern Warfare 3 feeling of having every perk in the game and just running around super speed and slaying people out to try to get the Moab. Now, what a Moab was is basically like a nuke. You had to get all the kills with your gun, and we have the tactical nuke coming back, which you have to get 25 kills with one specific gun, and I think the specialist kill streaks would be paired up perfectly with the tactical nuke. That's basically how it was for me in Modern Warfare 3, and if there's some way to add that in, you know, just add in the ability to run around with those awesome perks, and there's not really that many perks. The thing is, with Call of Duty Ghosts, it was kind of an issue because there was like 30 perks in the game, so they couldn't really give you all the perks. You had to pick like 10 perks that you wanted, but I don't think they have that issue with this game. They're going back to the classic 3 perk slots. The perks work exactly how they do in Black Ops 3. You got perk 1, perk 2, and perk 3, and then you can obviously run greed and get, you know, double up on first perk. You guys know all the stuff that I explained about my class setups, but one thing that I really would say is if there's some way to put that in the game, do that, because, or fix the kill streak, something like that. But the maps and the guns, I think the gun balance is, we've been really blessed with gun balance in Call of Duty lately. Black Ops 3 probably the best gun balance I've seen in a while, other than the M8A1. The M8A1 is insanely overpowered compared to every other gun in the game, but a lot of people always roast me when I say gun balance is good. I mean, trust me, man. You go back to Modern Warfare 2, half the guns are not even comparable, and then you think of a game like Black Ops 3, you could literally use any assault rifle or any SMG and destroy people with it. Anyway, drop a like on this thing if you guys made it to the end of the video. Comment down in the comment section down below what you guys think about this topic. I think this is something that, if it's possible to do, would be huge for Call of Duty, and I love Specialist Killstreak so much. I had to make a video on it. I had to at least give my opinion on it. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for a cookie, and don't looky, and I'm out. Peace out, boys.